When MGTOW hits the world, women are gonna be in trouble. There's gonna be a bunch of men going in, a world full of men going their way, and that will just leave. I mean, there will always be men who are gonna be out there getting married, and men chasing looking for women and chasing after pussy and getting into relationships. But yeah. Um, but when MGTOW goes worldwide, women are gonna be very, very limited to their choice of men. You see how women are these days now. Like they get to pick the man. They get sorry. They get to pick any man they get to pick the man they want whenever they want, what time, however they want it. But that's gonna change. But that will change in a world full of MGTOWs. They're gonna have to settle for. They're gonna have to definitely lower the standards. Guys are gonna choose them. They're not gonna be the picky one as the decider. They're not gonna be having like 2 to 3. Hell, for some girls it's like 5 to 30 guys at their disposable. Especially with young millennials my age these days. They be having so many dudes on the side. There's this chick I know. Um, she has like so many dudes on the side. Like she told me, and she even showed me. She has like at least 15 niggas and like 20 chads. Like that's a lot. And plus she's dating this so-called alpha. Funny thing is, turns out that alpha is a beta, little bitch boy who thinks he's all that, who thinks he's black. It's funny. I can't do nothing but laugh. Anyhow, feminism has caused this. Feminism has told men that they're garbage. Feminism has told men that we're all rapists, that we're all terrible monsters, that we're all evil inside. And, well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't. I'm not a rapist. I've never raped a woman. I've never even thought about raping a woman. But according to feminism, I'm a rapist. According to feminism, I'm a rapist. You're a rapist. Your little son's a rapist. Yeah, and that's bullshit. And men are just gonna keep going their own way. The more that the feminists keep going on these movements and such, they're gonna keep dividing men and women apart, and men are gonna segregate themselves from women. That's what this whole MGTOPIA thing is about. A whole country where men, it's just mainly men, all men. Um, MGTOPIA will be, in my opinion, will probably be one of the greatest countries on this planet when it's built, of course. Right now, MGTOPIA does not exist. Right now, um, right now, it will be under the making. Men are probably, I know there are men out there that are investing, waiting, and plotting and such, so they can get this whole MGTOW started. I mean, MGTOPia or a MGTOwn. Like we find a ghost city and rebuild everything and fix it all and make our own laws and rules and such. Men going their own way is the future. MGTOW is the future, and women don't realize it. Even men don't realize it. There are so many men out there. I've probably said this in a few of my videos, but yeah, I like to say it because it's true. Because even when I was a blue pill, I've always had some MGTOW in me, like, or some red pill in me. For example, like, um, okay, sorry about that word cut. Anyways, for example, okay, here's how I thought like how dates should have gone. Like on the first date, like the bills should be split in half. The guy, like, I pay for mine, she pays for hers, and stuff like that. You know, the funny thing is, before I even knew what MGTOW was, um, I didn't even want to get married. Like, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see like what was so great about marriage. Like, I just noticed there's a lot of um miserable couples these days that are married, and I was like, you know what? Why would I want that for myself? And so, even when I was a kid, like watching TV, um, you know, the television, um, one of the most biggest, well, actually, yeah, the biggest indoctrinating, um, one of the most biggest indoctrinating systems in freaking America, because everyone watches TV every day. They plant those indoctrinating seeds in your head and such like that. Anyhow, I'm sorry for kind of getting off topic, brothers, but I'm certain you guys don't mind or listening because you wanna, you actually want to hear what I want to have to say. You want to gain the knowledge. You wanna fuck. You wanna see if you can learn something new from me that you didn't know. That's the beautiful thing about MGTOW. Like, we all learn from each other. Like, hey, maybe there's a guy that's been a MGTOW for like 20 years, and he might listen to this, and he might, um, I might say something that he doesn't know, and you never know. It's just like, oh, right. We all share information to each other, and we gather it. We tell it. We tell the truth, and we tell the truth, and we learn from each other. I'm pretty sure I said that like 3 times, but whatever. We learn from each other, and yeah, that's the beauty of MGTOW. It's not a movement. The media, as feminism collapses, the media will call it a movement, but it's a philosophy, an ideology. It's been MGTOW has been around for thousands of years. Um, Jesus was MGTOW. God is MGTOW. God was men was made in creation of God. And who do you think women were made in creation of? Because it doesn't say in the Bible. But the thing is, the devil. The devil has female qualities. The devil wants Lucifer, she wants, and yes, I say she. A lot of people believe the devil is a guy. I believe it's a girl, um, just disguised as a guy, because um, they're in the devil's into that transgender type shit or whatever. anyhow, anyhow, the devil wanted the power of God. The devil wanted to be equal to God. Doesn't that sound familiar? Just think about that carefully. The devil wanted equality. She wanted to have the same abilities or powers as God. And God said no. And so the devil gathered her Sims, her white knights, and challenged God. And God said, boom, you're going to hell. And just think about that really carefully, guys. Doesn't that sound a lot like feminism? Because it sure sounds like it to me. Women want to be equal to men. Um, the only difference is they want to be above men. They want to be superior to men. They want all men to kiss their asses and lick their toes and all that nonsense and put up with their bullshit and such. That's what feminists want. They want men to be depressed, have no damn speech impediment, no testosterone, no masculinity in them. And if you mess with nature, um, things tend to go bad. If you take the masculinity out of men, men will decline, meaning they'll be more depressed, more weak, broken down, and suicide rates will skyrocket. But when the whole world, when men wake up and say they're finished with women completely throughout the entire world, then that's when shit's really gonna start getting interesting. And that's when men's success rates will go up, men's suicide rate will decline like that. Female suicide rate will skyrocket like no tomorrow. Like female suicide will skyrocket like so high, like so many women will commit suicide or have mental breakdowns. It's not funny. It'll be like a war that all women fought in, except for there was no war. Women just lost their shit because they couldn't get a man that they they could settle down with and have a family and have kids someday. And that's the future we're looking at. And it's all thanks to feminism. In the future, they're gonna try to erase, they're gonna try to take feminism out of the history books. I'm I'm gonna say that right now. I can just see them trying to take it out of the history books, but no, it's not gonna. That's not how that's gonna happen. Because with all the statistics and the facts and the evidence built up, you can't hide the truth. You won't be able to hide the truth. And plus, the MGTOWs that are still alive, way in the future from now, or such as myself, hell, I will remind I will remind these terrible people of feminism. I will remind them of the terrible things they've done. All the tyranny, all the false claims, all the murders, all everything they've done. They will they will reap what they sow, and they will regret feminism. Women in the future, they're they're not gonna be happy to be women. They're gonna wish they're gonna wish they were born a man. Women are gonna turn on women because of feminism, and they're also gonna they're also gonna turn on these weak-minded men. So yeah, that's what happened. This is what's gonna happen when the world hits when the world goes MGTOW or whatever. Anyways, this is your boy Black Jesus, or if my YouTube channel says Black Oh Jesus. I hope you brothers enjoyed this 16-minute video. Um, like, subscribe, and always remember, you're the man, you've got the penis, go your own way. And if you ever get married, just know what could happen to you. So, yeah, have a good one, brothers. Deuces.